This tutorial will go through your dive sites and how to set your dive sites up in DiversHotSpot. We will show you both how to create a new dive site as well as adding the dive sites that already exist. First time you come here, the connected dive sites list box will actually be empty because you do not have any dive sites connected to your dive center. But you should have some dive sites in this list here. That's the normal thing. That means you have dive sites in your country. So first we should start to enter the name of the dive sites which we're looking for. So I'm gonna enter jord, which means dirt in Swedish, and see what I get. And I get one hit here. If this is the correct one, I can click on it, get some information. If this is not enough information, what I can do is I can click the browse site and it will open up it in a new window where I can see some more information about it. I can also see the location and zoom in and see where it is to know that this is the right one. And the reason this is called dirt or dirtfall is because there is a dirtfall from here, so it's a bit funny name. And if I think this is the right one, I click on add to list, and if it's not, I just close it down. So let's create a new one. I'm going to write test here. That should give me no matches, which it doesn't, so this is empty. Then I should enter the name of the water. This is either the name of the lake, the river, or the ocean where the dive site is located. So do not enter salt or brackish or clear or visibility or something here, but this is just the name of the water. Area is not mandatory, but this could be the area of where the site is located. It can be something from a national park to the nearest city or what the area is called. What do you think people might search for to find dive sites in that area? Once you've done that, you should specify the location. Again, you should recognize this one. If you have the GPS coordinates, you just enter them up here and then click show on a map to see the location. If this is not the case, you should zoom in, and what I'll do now is I'll try and find a place where I know there is some dive sites. I think we have some in this area. And because I specify the location now, we also search for that location. So even though we didn't have any test ones, we have some that are close to the location that I specified. So if I have spelled this perhaps not the same way as someone else has, I will still get it in the matching dive sites, and I should see first if it's not one of these that I mean. If I still can't find it in here, then the next step is to click not in list create. When I do that, I get a few more options. I now get to choose the water type, if it's salt water, fresh water, or brackish, and I get to set the depth. I can choose if I want to enter it in meters or in feet. Last thing to do is to let everyone know if this is good for snorkeling, beginners, intermediate, or advanced or experienced divers. You can choose one or more. And once you're done, you click the create button. I'm not going to do this now because this is a test site and we don't want it in our system. And it will actually come up here. Make sure that you add all the dive sites where you're located, as this is one of the major ways that divers do find you. Most common is that they search for diving in an area or perhaps a famous dive site. And if you are connected to that, they might find you that way. And the reason they will go to you is because you are someone that can take them to that place.